Yes, Chucky. I do want to play. Hello and welcome to Slashers Nightcrypt here, and welcome to my series Shelved Horror, where we talk about horror ideas that never saw the light of day. In this case, we will be talking about a horror game. This would have been one of the first ever horror games that gives you full control of a horror movie slasher. Pretty much Friday the 13th the game before Friday the 13th the game even existed. For today's episode, I'll be talking about a little canceled project that I was very excited about, but was hugely let down by when it got canceled. Chucky Wanna play the game.
Welcome to Hell on Earth. There's nothing nice about murder.
Hi, I'm Chucky Wanna play? Now!
Sorry, Jack. Chucky's back.
Keep an eye out for it.
Close your eyes and count to 7. When you wake, you'll be in heaven.
Man, I'm still very upset about this game getting canceled. I think we'll cry in a corner after this video. Chucky Wanna Play, announced in May of 2011, it was being made by Tick Games. It was going to come out for PC, PS3, and possibly Xbox 360, gives you the option to play as Chucky in a stealth action hack and slash style game for the first time ever. Minus the Terrordrome fighting game where you can play as Jason, Michael Myers, Chucky, and many more. As well as Chucky Slash and Dash, the Temple Run styled Chucky mobile game that was released on iOS but was years later taken down. It was going to get an Android release, but it never happened. This Chucky game has a very cartoony vibe and art style. Like, just look at this Chucky model and some of this Chucky concept art that includes some of his stitches. And also take a look at this badass main menu that they're going to do for the game. And to add to the cartoony nature of everything, just take a look at some of these kill animations. It does, however, say that this was prototype gameplay, so the actual game could have differed from this gameplay very strongly. Something small but very exciting to notice is Chucky's health bar is a yellow silhouette of him. And I think that's pretty neat. It reminds me of that game Land of the Dead. And also, when you're about to murder someone, it pops up a prompt that says execute. This game was being made to be a gory stealth action slasher game, like Manhunt or the Naughty Bear series. But you play as Chucky instead. The plot for the game, however, is unknown. It was never revealed. But according to the devs, it was going to be an original storyline. So, I guess in a way connected to its own universe. Was it going to be connected to any of the movies? I don't know. But aside from that, it looks to be a game about singling out victims and brutally murdering them. It would have truly been a super fun game, but why was it canceled? Well, we're just now getting to that. So Chucky Wanna Play had a Kickstarter announced in October of 2012, and it unfortunately didn't make its goal. It overall made $585 of a $925,000 goal. And to top this really bad news off, well, according to their Kickstarter, they had over $500,000 and 18 months of development invested at the time of making the Kickstarter. Fuck! That just hurts my little fucking heart. I'm so heartbroken over this, and I have been since this project got canceled. If only they just make another Kickstarter in this day of age, they'd probably succeed. Oh, and by the way, if that isn't bad already, the game is going to be fully licensed. That is right, a fully licensed game. And we didn't get it? This isn't fair! Really, it isn't fair! It's bullshit. And you know something? Before Charlie the Legend started getting worked on, it was originally a Chucky game. I'm not even bullshitting, I still have footage too. So yes, it was originally going to be a Chucky game, but due to them not being able to get the licensing rights to make it an official game, they changed it to Charlie the Legend. They changed it all as appearance, they gave it its own name, it's Charlie the Legend now, not Chucky. I really wish they could have gotten the licensing rights to Chucky. Fortunately, the developer of Charlie the Legend won't be wasting his time because he has Charlie the Legend. It may not be an official Chucky game, but it's something. Another dev company that tried to get the licensing rights to Chucky game is Terror Media, and their game is titled Chucky Friend Till the End. Their Chucky game takes on the same kind of cartoony appearance that the canceled Chucky Wanna Play game takes on. They even have a good guy factory map for their game, and I explored it for a video. There's a Dreadface mask in a room referencing my Dreadface character. This Chucky game is still getting worked on and will be completely free since they weren't able to acquire the rights to a Chucky game. If you want to know more about Charlie the Legend and Chucky Friends Till the End, I will leave a link to a couple videos where I talk about these games, including a playlist where I include both games in there because they're very similar in certain ways. So I just gave them both the same playlist. But I have a playlist about these games, and I would recommend you go check them out. We may have not been able to get Chucky Wanna Play, but we do have these other projects that we could enjoy. There are also links you guys could donate to help these projects get made, and I'll be providing those links too. But anyway, if this game was announced around a time like this, who wants to bet that this game would have actually got made? The fan base for Chucky is bigger than ever, and with the Chucky fan film Charles getting so much support, I want to guarantee if they did a Kickstarter for this game today, I bet this game would have gotten so much more support. Support it truly deserves. Oh, and we also can't forget how successful the Trick or Treat Studios Chucky doll Kickstarters were. But to move on, I can't forget about the Kickstarter perks. I won't be naming all of them off, but there are perks like the $15 one that offered you the PC port of the game completely free and 7 days earlier than the actual official release of the game. For $30, they offered 2 digital copies of the PC game, one for you and one for a friend, at least 7 days before commercial release, a digital soundtrack, digital concept book, strategy guide, and individual password access to exclusive internal development blog. So many other perks were offered, like for $150, one of the things they offered is access to the beta test. For $500, they offered a free Chucky shirt and a physical concept art book, as well as an exclusive unlockable dance Chucky could do, like shown in their goofy Kickstarter trailer. Yes, before Fortnite, we were gonna get Chucky shaking his ass. Who agrees that this would have been 10 times better than the cringe that is Fortnite dances? Then fast forward a little, for $2,000, your face could be in the game as a framed picture or a computer background. Then literally, for $2,500, just $500 more, one of the perks you got for that one is a screen accurate good guy doll like from the films. They were thinking way ahead of Trick or Treat Studios, and that blows my fucking mind. For $5,000, you could have designed and named your very own kill you could perform as Chucky in the game, and even eat lunch with the dev team. And for the most expensive perk, for $10,000, you would have gotten everything from the previous perks, but you also got the option to attend the launch party celebration. You got your name at the top of the list for special things, invitation to the game post-mortem to discuss what went right, what went wrong, and an invitation to attend an on-phone design brainstorm meeting. You would have gotten the original design document under non-disclosure, of course, and you would have gotten the opportunity to discuss it with the dev team as well as your ideas, thoughts, etc. I didn't read every perk because I'm telling you, they had a shit ton of rewards for perks. I'd be here all day if I read all of them. When Chucky Wanna Play was cancelled, an email informing fans of the bad news was sent by the dev team to everyone who backed the project. This statement was even posted to Facebook. This is what the developers said regarding the game. I read and I quote, "It is with great sadness that we announce the cancellation of this Kickstarter campaign. For those who have been following Chucky this last week, you know that pledges have been really slow. We built a fun campaign with a lot of great goodies, got the word out to as many people as we could, but sadly not enough people loved the concept of a Chucky video game as much as we did." I know I did! If this came out today, so many people would support it. One of my callings in life is being able to play as Chucky in a video game. And god damn it, that day will come one day. This is some truly heartbreaking stuff. This breaks my fucking heart. It's like someone ripped out my heart and shoved it up their ass. This is what this feels like. And another sad thing to bring up, since this project was cancelled, I don't think Tick Games is around anymore. I don't think they've made any other games since. They're literally not around anymore. They literally went MIA after attempting to make this Chucky game. And before I proceed, take a look at these amazing in-game screenshots from the Chucky Wanna Play game before it got cancelled. These images can be found in the Updates tab. For some reason, the only other Kickstarter update they posted is private and can only be viewed by people who back the project. But anyways, in this first image, as well as the images I will show after this one, you can see Chucky had a costume with his scars as an opposite to the regular skin without his scars. As you can see, he just got done killing someone, and some of his health is missing, indicating that yes, this unfortunate victim most likely put up a fight. In this next image, it looks like it's in a kitchen, but you can see Chucky on top of someone on the floor with the execution button. The image after this shows Chucky in a very badly damaged state. Chucky here is covered in blood and is holding a kitchen knife. Chucky was damaged in all of those previous images shown off, but in this particular image, his health is dipping into the danger zone, like it's glowing red. Like Chucky, you'll want to take it easy, bro. There are also very strange symbols on the walls in the background of this picture that may hint at Chucky having his signature voodoo powers. Or maybe this is a safe room or something. And to move on from these, I found extra images that weren't found on the Kickstarter. These might have been the images that were in that private Kickstarter post. Let's show them off. In this image, Chucky demonstrates what looks like to completely demolish a poor guy's head into bloody mush. I have absolutely no idea what Chucky did to this poor man, but it's probably best we don't ask. We might come up missing. But this victim's arm also features those strange symbols that I brought up before in the last picture. Like seriously, what is that? This next picture shows two wounded survivors with some kind of green steam around Chucky and an exclamation mark on the left of Chucky's health bar. Remember how I mentioned possible voodoo powers that Chucky might have in this game? Well, something tells me that this might be one of them. Especially since it looks like Chucky is holding something in his hand here. The very last image I found is of Chucky standing in a very sinister manner. His eyes turned at one direction. I'm gonna talk about the band, guys. His eyes are directed at one direction as a survivor behind him freaks out. So I guess this is what it looks like when Chucky is spotted by a human. Nonetheless, pretty cool. But what do you guys think? And before I move on, at this one part of this Kickstarter trailer, it looks to me that they were planning the Child's Play 1 apartment to be a stage in this game. Like they were actually going to make the apartment for the main game. And this image appears to be what happens if you fail a level. Very interesting. And now that I got through all of that, let's move on. Do I think this game should have gotten cancelled? Hell fucking no! I'm still crying to this day that this shit got cancelled. While doing research for this video, I found myself becoming very upset, even more upset than when I found out that the game got cancelled. It had so much potential, and I absolutely loved the idea behind stealthily murdering everyone that got in my way. It's in a way kind of like the game Lucius, or Hitman, but Chucky edition. And in some aspects, it also reminds me of that Scream 4 mobile game that came out years ago. I want this fucking game right now! I seriously want this game right now! But too bad we won't be able to get it because it got cancelled. I actually hope that somewhere in someone's computer, they still have a build of this game, along with the assets to the game. I just really hope it wasn't deleted and forgotten by the devs forever. You know, I'd rather play this game than Friday the 13th game. I don't care what anyone says, I've always wanted an official Chucky game. I even have memories of my old friends fucking with me and telling me that a Chucky game did exist, but unfortunately it was false. It was so false. But literally, I've had 2 different people tell me that in my life, and it never was real. However, we still do have Charlie the Legend and Terra Media's upcoming Chucky game, Chucky Friend Till the End. Again, links to support both games down in the description below. Go support them, I'd really recommend it. Congrats guys, you guys made it to the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm sorry if this video may be a bit depressing because we're literally missing out on a fully licensed Chucky game that would have most likely been an amazing game. But for those who had no idea about this game, or knew about it but didn't know all the full details, I wanted to shed some light on this game. It may have been cancelled, but god damn it, I'm never going to forget about it. If there are any other cancelled horror games or cancelled horror movies you guys want me to cover in a video, let me know down in the comments below. I don't know what I was going to say there. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Definitely subscribe to become a slasher. And share this video to help shine some light on this cancelled project that should have saw the light of day, but unfortunately didn't. Like, hands down, this game deserved to get made. All social media links and my merch down below, and links to check out some of the things I showed, as well as Chucky Friends Till the End and Charlie the Legend. Links to check out all those things down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Shelved Horror. But I'm out of here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget guys, to keep on slashing.